Homework check. 11.4. Okay. So for our first problem, to find the area of the triangle, the formula is 1/4 side squared times the square root of 3, the last one. So we just plug in 3 for one of the sides. So 5, I'm sorry. 1/4 times 5 squared equals, times the square root of 3 is going to equal 25 over 5 over 4 times the square root of 3. Area and perimeter, that's going to be our formula, or everything that we plug in together. So, our first thing is going to be 360 divided by 8, because there's 8 pieces. So now 45, and then our angle is going to be 22.5. So one side is going to equal 24 sine of 22.5. So the perimeter is going to equal 8 times 24 times the square, or sine of 22.5. And then you have to find the area. So that's going to be 1/2 times the 12 cosine 22.5. And then times 192, the sine of 22.5. That's because that's the perimeter. So we are going to do that. And then, as I said before, that's going to be our angle for that triangle. And then our area is going to be 407.29. And our perimeter is going to be 73.47. Okay, the first thing we're going to do for this one is divide to find our angle of the triangle. So we take 360 divided by 5 because we can make that into 5 equal triangles. And then we have to take that divided by 2 because we only need half one of those triangles. So our angle there is going to be 36. And then our height thing, I forgot what it's called, starts with an A. It's that 7. So we are going to do sine of 36 and whatnot. And then to get A and X, you just do trig ratios. So A is going to equal 7 cosine 36, and X is going to equal 7 sine of 36. And we know one side is going to be 14 sine of 36 because we have to multiply by 2 to find one of the sides. Because for X, we only found half of one of the sides, technically. So we just plug those two things into our area. So area is going to equal 1/2 7 cosine 36 times 70 sine 36. So area is going to equal 116.504, and perimeter is going to equal 41.14. Oh boy, next one. First thing we have to do is take the octagon and divide it into 8 separate triangles. So 360 divided by 8 is equal 45 divided by 2 is going to equal 27.5. And then that's going to be the angle of our triangle. So our height is A, so that's going to equal 9, and then X is going to equal 9 tangent and 22.5. So one side is going to equal 18 tangent of 22.5, so you just have to double that X. So the perimeter is going to equal 268.41. And then once we know both those, area is just going to plug everything in. So area is going to equal 1/2 times 9 times 14, or 144, I'm sorry, times the tangent of 22.5 is going to equal perimeter 59.646. The area is going to equal 268.41. Sorry about that. Then for number 5, we are going to do 360 divided by 10 because there are 10 sides. So 10 equal angles is going to equal 32, or 36 divided by 2 is going to equal 18. That is the angle of our half of our triangle. So then we can do A. We are going to have equal to 11.56 cosine of 18. X is going to equal 11.56 sine of 18. One side is going to equal 23.125.12 sine of 18, and then the perimeter is going. That's what the perimeter is going to equal to because we doubled that x. Okay, and that's our perimeter. So to find the area, we have to take the big circle and then subtract the decagon inside the circle. So we're going to do our equation is going to be pi r squared minus half of a times p. So we're going to do 1/2 times 11.56 cosine of 18 times 231.25 sine of 18, which is 392.79. And then our area of the whole circle is pi times 11.56 squared, or 419.82. So we're just going to subtract 392.73 or 0.79 from that, and then that's going to equal 27.083. That's our area of the shaded region. For number 6, we're going to take 93 divided by 360 this time, and times pi times 7.5 squared, because that's our formula to find what we need. And then we're going to subtract from that the half times our a times p, and our a is going to be 7.5 cosine of 46.5, and then a is going to be 15 sine 46.5. So x is, that's what x, and that's how you get those, because you just have to make the angle and whatnot, and you have to find the angle so you can find the lengths of everything. And then you just have to do the work and of that whole equation at top, which is going to be 17.5648. Number 7, we're going to do the exact, first we're going to find the triangle, or the area of a triangle-ish. So first we're going to find the area of the big circle, my bad. So pi times 6 squared, because 6 is the radius of the circle. And then we're going to subtract 27 square roots of 3, because 1/4 times 108 is 27. So we are going to do some special right triangles. We know that one side is going to equal 6 square roots of 3, because 3 is going to equal x in half of that triangle. So we just have to double that, so 6 square roots of 3. So we are going to do a is going to equal 1/4 square root side squared times the square root of 3. So we just plug everything into that equation. Pi times 6 squared minus 27 square roots of 3, because we have to multiply that by 3 to find all the perimeter of the triangle. And the area is going to be 66.33 to 66.332. Okay, number 8 is you have to do 92 divided by 360 times pi times 5.4 squared, because that's the radius of the circle, minus 1/2 times a, or the height of one of the triangles-ish, is 10.8 sine of 46, and then times our perimeter of the polygon inside is 5.4 cosine of 46. And then simplifying, we have 23.41 minus 14.57 equals 8.84 times 2,